Matt Lauer co-anchored Today for decades and is well liked by a lot of people, including many of his colleagues. A lot of you weighing in on Facebook right now to say you really respected him.
So how do you come to terms with such serious accusations against somebody that you respect or even love? Christina Rex joins us now with a representative from the Maine Coalition Against Sexual Assault. Hey, K-Rex.
Hey, Lane, Amanda. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're here with Kara Corshane, and we want to ask you some questions. You know, just like what Savannah Guthrie said, it's hard for them to reconcile knowing and caring and loving someone personally, or even viewers, seeing him on TV and loving him, and then realizing that he may have done something really horrible. How do you recommend, that people reconcile those two things?
I think it's different for everybody, but like anything, it's important to realize that people can do good things and still do really bad things. And I think that we often have this idea that somebody who perpetrates this kind of violence or harassment is this horrible, monstrous person, and that's the idea that we have in our heads, and then it's somebody that we know, it's somebody that's in our living rooms every morning, and then suddenly it's really hard to deal with.
Absolutely. A lot of people online and even on our Facebook Live right now, someone wrote, "I'm a victim, but come on, this is getting crazy. What about innocent until proven guilty?" Do employers need to prove misconduct before they let someone go?
I think that I can do something that is not against the law, but is against my company's policy, right? And so I think that it's important to remember that we're not applying the innocent until proven guilty standard to something that a company does. And in fact, most reports of types of sexual violence are rarely false reports. Between 2 and 8% are false reports. And so the idea that this might be a false report or all these women who are coming forward are lying is just not, it doesn't bear out in the statistics.
Only between 2 and 8%, you said. Well, that's very low, obviously. I wanted to ask you, obviously so much of what's coming out in the last month is people in the public light. Do you think that that affects a victim's decision to come forward?
Absolutely. I think that when we are looking at how the media, how the public reacts, I think that either has a chilling effect or people come forward. I think that during, for instance, the Jerry Sandusky case, there were a lot of victims who felt comfortable coming forward because it was being really well treated in the media. People were showing sympathy for victims. And when that's not the case, that's really hard.
Awesome. Well, we want to thank you so much for being on the show. We'll likely talk more during the commercial break, so stick around, and you guys stick around as well. Lee and Amanda, going to send it back.